Oh, man, it feels so good to be back. Hope everybody's doing all right, and hopefully you can hear me. As usual, we got to do a test. If you guys can hear me, please make sure you give me a thumbs up just so I know, get some kind of confirmation. I don't want to just be talking and there's no audio going on. Looks like you had a great cruise. Yeah, I had an amazing cruise. I'm still, I'm not off of the high yet. Oh, man, so much to talk about. And I'm sure everybody has a lot of questions, but man, I'm speechless. I really am. I thought it was going to be fun, but I had no idea. I really didn't know. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, and this turned out to be like one of the greatest experiences ever. So we are going to talk about everything. I'm sure people have questions about how the health and safety protocols were on board because Carnival did things a little different. So we're going to talk about it, but I'm going to wait for some people to come in, and we'll go from there. Give it like, I don't know, about 3 minutes or so. We'll go ahead and get started with the live stream. But man, it feels so good to be back. It really does. Let me angle this down a little bit. There we go. Boom. Okay. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are all doing well. Uh, this doesn't even feel, after doing like all the vlogs and stuff that I've been doing, this feels so different now. It really does. My first live. Oh, welcome. Look, I hope I give you some type of entertainment or value or something, but welcome. You'd be flipping. Yeah, a lot of backflips. My hip is killing me. I feel like a 105-year-old man. Your week is over. What does that mean, Amber? And why are you sad? That just means you start a new week and you make it another fun week. Evening from the UK. Hey, how's it going? New subscriber, love your channel. I appreciate you subscribing. I hope I can continue to give you some type of value. Well, that's the plan anyway. Guys, as you're coming in, especially for the new people, make sure you hit that like button. It goes a very long way with the channel. Very, 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 very long way. It just kind of lets YouTube know that people are actually tuning in and, that whole thing. Desiree Hall, thank you for the 99-cent super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Stop it, young buck. No, I mean, you got to think that when I'm being a professional breakdancer and stuff, and it's like people want me to just do stuff on the fly, which I oblige every now and then. It takes a toll. It really does. So, welcome back. Congrats on 70K subs. I know! How crazy is that? On the while I was on the cruise, just in that week, I gained like 6,000 subscribers. It's insane. It really is. Made it to the first live. What's up? Hey, how's it going? How's it going, guys? Yeah, so I'm gonna wait like one more minute and then we'll go ahead and get started. Like I said, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you just hit that like button. It just lets YouTube know there's something going on and people are actually watching. Otherwise, it'll demote my channel, not show it to anybody, which it wouldn't be fun. It hurt my feelings a little bit, to be honest. Why does somebody dislike? It happens all the time. Some people just, I'm not their cup of tea. In fact, they hate me. So they make sure they come in every video that I post and live stream that I do, they hit the dislike button. It is what it is. You can't please everybody. It's impossible. Impossible. Sailing soon on road with our kids. Hope it goes well. Well, with all these changes, there's so much going on. What ship were you on and where did you go? I was on the Carnival Mardi Gras. So yeah, just so we can go ahead and get into the live stream. I was on board the Carnival Mardi Gras. I did the Maiden Voyage. Technically, it's the inaugural sailing, but they're calling it the Maiden Voyage. They're going to do the actual, maiden or inaugural sailing later on. I believe it's August, so I might have to go back out there. So that's the plan. But yeah, there was a lot that went on board. Because Carnival, they did it a lot different. They sailed at 70% capacity, which a lot of people were kind of skeptical about, kind of curious about. There was no mask mandate except for the people that were unvaccinated, but there was no way to tell if they were unvaccinated. So somebody could have been lying, and it's interesting. It really is. So guys, if you have questions, one thing I'm gonna say that would be kind of new, just to kind of help me figure out which are questions and which aren't. My moderators, if you're listening, guys, if you could type question in bold letters and then put the question after that, I'd really appreciate it because it can help me see, because the live feed is just kind of like buzzing by me, so I can miss it sometimes. So yeah, ask away. Can you show us in the book? Yeah, we can have a little story time. I got it signed by Christine Duffy and John Held, by the way. So I'll show you guys that later on in the live stream if you want to see the book. I got two of them, by the way. I got one up here. I got a Carnival speaker. And I got a couple other things as well. Thank you, Diane. Yeah, guys, if you haven't, since we have some new people in here, make sure you sign up to our, whoa, what was that? Oh, that scared me. It's my, my Alaska license plate. But make sure you guys sign up. It's free to join on our Facebook group. You can get informed when I post my videos, and there are a lot of educated, very cruise experienced people in there as well. So, yeah, Diane, if you could put the link, that'd be great. Were there many teens and kids? No, there weren't. But the ones that were out there, they were causing a ruckus. Man, it was like they had no bedtime. There were 17-year-olds and 16-year-olds, little teeny boppers running around left and right, and some of the clubs too. It was insane. Quick question, are the deck officers' cabins also down the lower decks, or are they near the bridge? No, they have some down. I mean, at least on my ship. I don't know for a fact because I didn't go to the crew area for the Mardi Gras, but they have them all over the place. Now, they're usually on the upper decks of the crew area, if that makes sense. Comment, you need a YouTube Ship Life t-shirt, pick up more subscribers. Now, maybe I could. I mean, I thought about that for when I go on the ship, but I don't want to be like a walking billboard either, you know? I like my little cheesy, stereotypical tropical Hawaiian shirt. So, I don't know. I'll figure it out as time goes on. All of this is still kind of new to me, you know, now that I'm cruising. Mardi Gras scale, 1 out of 10, how was it? I would give it a solid 10 for sure. I mean, considering there were some issues, which I'm going to make a video about that once I get all my vlogs and stuff uploaded, because I want to do that first while it's still kind of fresh as far as how I want to put everything together. But yeah, I mean, I have plenty to say about it. There are things that I like, plenty of things that I didn't like, and you know, I also just take into consideration that it was the first sailing, so there are a lot of kinks to work out, a lot of crew members to get on board as well. So there's so many factors to take into consideration when it comes to the number. But to be honest with you, I would give it a solid 10 out of 10. I mean, when you add on the fact, I mean, maybe I was kind of blown away, to be honest with you. Maybe because it was the inaugural sailing, there was a little bit more perks and bonuses, right? I would see Christine Duffy and everybody else like regularly. So did I gamble? I did $5 on slots, and the house won. So what are you doing next? I am going on Bahamas Paradise, the Grand Classica. That's what I'm gonna do at the end of the month. I haven't booked. I'm gonna kind of book maybe sometime this week or next week. But yeah, did I meet Pierre DJ? Yeah, go watch their videos. I'm in it. Yeah, me and Jay, and I'm sorry I forgot his wife's name, but we were all rocking. We went to Latin night. It was fun. Hey Jay, for your adult audience, did you visit the port side liquor and tobacco store that was located in Deck Aft 8? Yeah, I actually did. Yeah, they had surprisingly a pretty decent sized selection over there. But yeah, I went over there. I mean, because I ended up having to go to guest services and, you know, for stuff. But yeah, I checked it out. It's not bad at all. Yeah, there was a lot to visit on that ship. I can tell you right now, one cruise is not going to do it. It's impossible. It really is, because I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off. I barely had time to relax. The only thing I did was go out to the parties every night, but that's it. You know, other than that, I was running around all throughout the day. Yeah, so when are you booking the Norwegian Prima? I would like to be on the inaugural sailing. I don't know if that'll happen because, you know, the pricing and all this stuff, but I'll see. If there's a way I can get in there, and maybe, I don't know, I can talk with Kimberly, my travel agent, and see if we can work something out, then I'll get it figured out. What's your Facebook name? Diane, could you, or any of my moderators, could you post the link to the Facebook group just so people can get in? I'd appreciate it. At the end of the month, because Bahamas Paradise, it's pretty cheap. It's only for a weekend. I might do like a double up, and since I'm in the area, maybe take a cruise out of Miami. That's what I'm thinking about doing. If you guys want me to, let me know. I can jump on a Royal ship, a Carnival ship, or an NCL ship. It just depends what the schedule looks like. What was the capacity for Mardi Gras? The capacity was confirmed at 70%. So you're talking about just over 4,000. I believe it was like 4,200. But it honestly didn't feel like a ton of people. Everything that was there as far as their amenities was pretty available and open. Do Odyssey? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I want to wait till after the first sailing because that ship has gone through some stuff. I don't want to be on a cursed ship if that's what it is. Guest services complaint department had longer lines than Guy's Burgers. And even if they didn't have a long line, man, I lost my key card. It was the worst. Because, you know, they have like the side, like this is the original line, the regular line for the average Joe that doesn't have any status, like me, unfortunately. But then you got like the Diamond Plus and all these other fancy name members over there, and they get priority. And it was like every time it was time for my go, somebody else would come in and take the spot. It was horrible. It was frustrating. And this is like 2 in the morning. It was bad. It was so bad. Mark Shaw, thank you for the $5 super chat. Okay, $5 for a backflip. Well, I'm in my apartment right now. Look, I promise next time I go out and I'm outside somewhere, I will give you a backflip. I will. Guys, we got about 250 people in here, guys. If you can hit that like button, I'd really appreciate it. Was John held as awesome as he seems? He seemed nice. He really did. You know, I mean, given he was a busy guy, just imagine he's pretty much he's the ambassador for Carnival. So imagine like basically a celebrity on the ship. He was being bombarded by everybody, him and Christine Duffy. But I think honestly they handled themselves well. They were cool and collected throughout the entire process. And anybody that wanted to take a picture, they never said no, and they never had an attitude either. So yeah, he seems cool. Didn't really get a chance to talk with him. I talked with Christine more than anything. I even gave her a little show. She was at the nightclub, so I danced a little bit, and we got to talking after that, and it was a good time. It really was. Still sending me that Mardi Gras lanyard. Well, so now everybody wants to bid for it. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a giveaway. I know I said I'd give it to you, but the thing is, like on top of that, it didn't dawn on me that there won't be any more of these lanyards. I have it right here, by the way. So there won't be any more lanyards. There won't be any more like this. This is like limited edition. You'll never find it again. Maybe somebody will sell it on eBay or something. Maybe I will. No, I won't. But so I don't know. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with this. I might give it away. We'll see. Question, most memorable experience on the Mardi Gras? Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know. I just want to say the guests, if I can say that. The guests were cool. If you guys have been watching my vlogs, I've had so many like funny moments on board, right? Because when people see me, they know like they assume I'm the same person, which I am in person. If any of you ever met me, you'll see that I'm pretty much the same exact person that you see on my videos. And they would just come and they would just just because if they were excited, I was excited, we'd automatically just create like funny moments. So the guests, they take the cake. I'm telling you guys, if you haven't already, please go watch my vlogs I've been posting up. The guests, the random people that I'm meeting throughout the day are the highlight of it. Not me. I'll tell you that right now. You haven't lived until you've seen Jay dodge a cougar ambush on the dance. Oh my. We'll talk about that later. Oh man, it was interesting. It was interesting. That was my first time being in an environment where people actually knew me, and yeah, some were a little pushy, to say it lightly. Christine Duffy was a couple doors down from me, so you know my room steward was on point. Oh, I believe it. So wait, so what kind of room were you in? Because I'm assuming Christine Duffy was in either the presidential or the XL suite. So what were you in? What kind of money you got? Somebody asked, how was the food? The food was immaculate. Well, it depends on where you go. Shebang was, it was okay. It was a little hyped up, to be honest. I got some issues with that restaurant. But everything else was good. Now, I didn't go. You got to think, like, they have a ton. I've never seen a cruise ship, even though it's the first one I've really been on as a passenger. That place has too many restaurants to go visit it all on one cruise. So, yeah, well, you go back to Europe to do a cruise. Yeah, that's the plan. I would like to go do a cruise in Asia. I'd like to go do a cruise like the ones that your standard American wouldn't go to. I want to go check it out because I'm curious about it, and I think it'd be fun. There'd be a language barrier, but I think that'd be the fun part about it. So we'll see. That's the plan. Were there many singles on board? Yeah. I mean, you see a lot of people with like kind of by themselves, but it was a mix. Like whatever you would see on your regular cruise, that's what you would see. 100 or 266 people in here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button if you're just joining in. I'd really appreciate it. Are they doing buffets? Yeah. So for me, for what I saw, other than the people that were unvaccinated and the kids, it was a regular cruise. It was completely no mask, and we were self-serve buffets. So like I said, Carnival definitely pushed it a little bit, and I mean, I had a great time. I had no complaints. So all the cruises Canadians go on. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So I'll be the American on board. Someone said that these ships overdo it with so much food. You can't eat everything. Well, think about it. You have people that they have a favorite ship, right? I believe for a lot of people, the Mardi Gras is going to be their favorite ship. So if they go back, let's say 5 times, 10 times, they want to have a variety. And I think the Mardi Gras did just that. Smart idea. Smart idea. When it comes to cruising, I don't care if my cabin is the anchor. That's funny. Question, why not book Virgin Voyages with Emma in the UK? I can't go to the UK. I'm going to book it when it's here. I can't, for cruise lines right now, even though technically people can start traveling internationally, technically, there's a lot of rules and regulations, cruise lines don't have that same option. Otherwise, yeah, I'd fly to Europe, I'd go over there for a little bit, jump on Scarlet Lady, and then go see my girlfriend. But it's not an option right now. Otherwise, I would do it next week. I wish. That'd be nice. But I got to wait till it gets over here in, November? How could you possibly overdo it with food? Yeah, exactly. So you used to work for Carnival Cruises. I did 2 fly-ons with Carnival. That's it. When are you going to make Odyssey of the Seas? Whenever they've done their first sailing. Trying to get my mom to go on a cruise, but she's afraid she'll get seasick. Ah, well, there's plenty of things to counteract that. They got those little patch things that you can get. I don't think that's a big deal. Jay, you may want to look in doing a MSC after. Oh, really? Yeah. I mean, they got the what is it? The Megavilia over in that area after Bahamas Paradise, as they are some of the cheaper sailings out in what, Port Canaveral. I will have to look into it. Are they sailing out of Port Canaveral right now? Because when I left the port yesterday, I saw what was it? It was a Carnival ship. I forgot which one was over there. And then I also saw Allure of the Seas was there. Does Lauren work for a cruise line? No, she doesn't at all. I met her when I was with the Harlem Globetrotters, long before the cruise stuff. Odyssey has done. Oh, see, I'm behind in the loop. I haven't been doing the cruise news as much. I'm behind. But either way, I mean, after they do it, I'm probably gonna jump on it at some point if I can get a good deal on the pricing. Because I'm sorry, I'm not like Tony or everybody else that has been doing this. I don't have money just to drop, especially because it's just me. I can't just keep dropping $3 grand, $4 grand, $5 grand on a cruise. It just, from a business standpoint and just from a logical standpoint, it just doesn't make sense. So for now, until I get, let's say, Lauren with me or somebody, I'm gonna just do the cheaper cruises. And Bahamas Paradise does have a solo option as well, and nobody's been on there. So I'm gonna do that one first, and I might jump on a Carnival ship or an NCL ship or an MSC ship, whichever one I can conveniently jump on after the Bahamas Paradise. Shaq's Big Chicken. So for Shaq's Big Chicken, I have a review coming out from that tomorrow. So just like I did the one for Bolt, if you guys haven't seen it yet, please check that out because hopefully I can get more views on that one. Pulled a lot of strings to get that GoPro footage. So check that one out too. And then I have the Shaq's Burger review tomorrow. It was amazing. I'll tell you that. They outdone themselves for sure. Did you try Chibang? Yeah, I tried Chibang. I was I was disappointed. What's your favorite cruise line? Royal. They have the best stuff, the best options. Tony has kids, so you have more money. I have a kid. I have a son. I'm also 28 years old. You know what I mean? I have a kid that's around now. His kids are adults. Let's just think about that. So yeah, going on Odyssey this Saturday. So you will try and stop. We'll try and stop and check in with you. Oh, okay, cool. MSC is the cheapest cruise line out right now. Yeah, I've seen the prices. I think I might jump on the Megavilia. If I'm saying that right. Yeah, that's the plan. But yeah, I get what you're saying, but still, like I'm saying, regardless of the money, I'm not gonna drop $3,000, $4,000, $5 on a cruise. It's just, again, not logical right now. So, and because I'm going as a solo, like I don't know if Tony's rooming with somebody or whatever. I don't have somebody to go with me at the moment. So every cruise that I pay for, unless they have a solo option like Bahamas Paradise does, which I found out today, I'm booking for 2. You know what I mean? How to get to monetization? What do you mean, for YouTube? I am monetized. What cruise line do you think about kids on cruises? You mean, like, which one has the most kids? Probably Carnival and Disney. Room with Kyle and JoJo. So JoJo and I are going to work something out for down the road. We are going to jump on a cruise together. We just don't know when. They're going on Disney right now. But yeah, we will be doing more collabs. Just we don't know exactly when yet because their schedule's busy, my schedule's busy. We're going to have to find a time where we can actually work it out. And hopefully it's in the not so distant future. I'm late, what I missed. Well, we're just talking about everything from the Carnival Mardi Gras. And if you guys have questions, just put questions in big bold letters and I'll answer them for you. Hey, I'm not going on a cruise, Jay. I want to. Well, book one. Book one. I mean, cruise lines are putting out a ton of deals right now. So, I mean, why not? But I do believe MSC is putting out a pretty decent amount of deals. Bahamas Paradise is just for the weekend. So, like I said, ideally, I might be able to just jump on a MSC ship right after Bahamas Paradise. If you go on MSC, could you do a video on the room service meals? Yeah. Just remind me. So whenever I do my sailings, guys, I will let you know as soon as possible when I actually have everything confirmed. You should do a collab with AK Adventures. Yeah, so we all talked. I got to talk with all the content creators out there, and some I already knew of, some I didn't, but we all talked about collaborations in the not so distant future. It's just, it was hectic. So at some point, we'll all probably sit down and figure out something. I just don't know when yet. Question, did you check out the Alchemy? I was at the Alchemy Bar every day. Every day. Alchemy Bar was amazing. It was a good place. Keep saying my name. Oh, I'm talking about Tony from La Lita Loca. I'll be heading to Nassau on Friday. Do you have an update on the island? I didn't stay there long. It looked the same. Honestly, I don't care much for Nassau. I really don't. Like, Nassau's cool. I tried to go jet skiing. I failed. You'll see my video, not tomorrow, but the following day. Failed horribly. So, question Jay, where is your next cruise? It'll be Bahamas Paradise later on this month. Once I finally like fully book it, I'll get you the details. But Bahamas Paradise, and since it is a cheaper cruise only for the weekend, I might double up and do a back-to-back on another line after that. What was your favorite thing on the ship? I already said the passengers. People created such experiences. If you look at my vlogs, if you guys haven't already, you see they were amazing. They really were. Also, did you have any negative experiences to share? Yeah, I'm gonna do a video talking about the things I liked and the things that I didn't like. There were a couple things. Like there was a weird door design where you have to press this little tiny button that didn't work all the time just to get to one room and the other. A lot of people were complaining about that. Also, a lot of people were complaining about let's say that at the sit-down restaurants, there were a lot of people that weren't happy about it because it took a while. But I give them the benefit of the doubt. They're not fully staffed, and it's the first sailing, so there's a lot of things. You know? So, MSC is so cheap, ships are new. Yeah, I'm going to jump on an MSC ship. I've heard good things. I heard they put a little bit too much into the design. They're trying real hard to be fancy or creative or, Italian. So, guys, don't forget to put, thank you, Amber. Yeah, guys, make sure you put question if you have one. And if I don't get to you and it passes by, like, just give it a minute because, like, the stream is just moving. Also, hit that like button, guys. I really appreciate it. Why'd you stop working on cruise ships? You're too good of a dancer to stop. I didn't. Well, you can't just say, put me on a ship. It doesn't work that way. I'm a break dancer. Most cruise lines, they have, I'm sorry, very boring shows. Usually it's like singer-dancer type, Broadway or, they don't really go outside of the box, so they have no need for a break dancer. So that's why. I was talking with Carnival, I talked to some of the execs, maybe we can figure something out, but yeah, most cruise lines don't hire breakdancers. Actually, none for that matter, really. So, yeah, that's why. Let's see, would you recommend staying before cruising Mardi Gras, would you recommend staying before cruising Mardi Gras? Thinking of West Palm Beach 2 days before the cruise, yeah, why not? I would. Yeah, get there early, why not? Jay, I'm in the middle of your last vlog. I loved it. Yeah, guys, so my question is, my vlogs that I did, for those of you that have seen it, I don't know if all of you have or not, what do you think of my vlogs? Is it too much entertainment? Am I trying too hard? Or, like, what did you guys think of it? Because that's my first time doing a video like that. So, even though I come from an entertainment background, I try to find a happy medium with giving you guys, like, some type of value or information, while at the same time giving you entertainment. So, I mean, it was really difficult for me to do and put all that stuff together. It took me hours, like, all I knew was grab a bunch of footage and do what I can, Too much comedy? Okay. Thank you. Well, maybe I can turn it down a little bit. When are you going on MSC? I don't know for sure yet. Maybe sometime next month. All right, we got, one says too much comedy in the videos. Okay, well, I can tone it down, Question, was the kids club open for parents to drop them off? No, it was not. No, the kids club was not open. The teen clubs, however, like there was a teen nightclub that was open. There was a teen room of video games, which, by the way, Carnival, if somebody from Carnival listening, they need to open one of those for adults, not just the arcade. They had Super Smash Brothers in there, and I couldn't even play it. Mario Kart, couldn't touch the game because I'm an adult. That's not fair. We gotta start a revolution. Kids, adults play video games too. I would love to have played Mario Kart. That hurt my soul. I walked in there, they let me walk in there and do a quick little tour, and I saw it, and I was like, that's messed up. They wouldn't let me play the games because I'm an adult. Totally not fair. Your vlogs are great. Thank you. Yes, that's 2 people. Guys, I would really like your opinion and feedback. If you can let me know how you felt about the vlogs, because, like I said, it's a new type of content. Normally, I'm just sitting here or somewhere and just talking. It's not the same as me doing a video. So, just let me know. Like, I'm going to separate things a little bit. You saw I did stuff that was, like, more so entertainment, but I've also done reviews as well, like I did for Bolt. I have others that I'm going to post up as well. I just need to know what it is that you guys exactly want, if that makes sense. Oh, wow. I just got what is that? My feed just, like, blew up. I'm sorry, guys. Let me go way back. I don't know what just happened here. There was a huge delay. And I just got a ton of, like, here, give me a second. Did you ever work on? Yes, look at my older videos. I worked for Norwegian Cruise Lines and I did fly-ons with Carnival. Love your vlog. I'm in my late 40s and game every day. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Somebody said, shoot, I like the comedy. It's different from the other cruise bloggers. Okay, good. More food in the blog. I can do that. I can do that. I love the mixture of fun and cruise info. Do a poll in the community wall. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I will. I will. Love the blogs. You rock out good. Thank you. Your blogs are great. I enjoyed them. Okay, good to know. Guess you got to go on the NCL Encore for the gaming. Yeah. Well, I want to go on there anyway. Check out the go karts. Maybe I'll do a review on that as well. Your vlogs are wonderful. Oh, thank you. You mentioned a single cruiser earlier. Which was that? Oh, Bahamas Paradise. And there's not a lot of information on Bahamas. That's a big reason why I want to go. You can't find really much of anything on Bahamas Paradise. So, I mean, I've heard a lot of good things, a lot of bad things. So I figure if I go over there and check it out, why not? How were the shows? What, on the Mardi Gras? The dance shows I was not impressed with. I'll tell you that right now. I heard it wasn't their actual show, but I wasn't impressed. The comedy is class A. Guys, please go to the comedy shows on the Mardi Gras. They are perfect. They really are. They're amazing. They were immaculate. I was dying. I was freaking dying. I like your vlogs. Some I wish were a little more detailed. I'm one of the new subscribers. Okay, no, I appreciate your feedback. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's a happy medium, right? It's like I can finally be somewhere where I can be entertaining, and then I can kind of mess around a little bit. I got to find a happy medium. That's all. But so a lot of the detailed stuff is going to come from the videos I'm going to make here at home. By the way, the vlogs are just kind of like in the moment, if that makes sense. I'm going to do things that I loved and hated, and I will talk about more detail about the Mardi Gras because I have tons of footage, tons of information. I saw almost every square inch of that ship that I couldn't put in videos. So just stay tuned. I'm going to put more videos out there. I promise. Your vlogs are great. Energy is good. Comedy is fine. I think you should tone down the self-depreciation. We're really good. Well, I appreciate it. I mean, it's kind of one of those things though when you're putting yourself out there, especially when you're trying something new. I don't know how people are going to react with it. The views are really good, but I just I'm trying to always figure out how to keep going, how to elevate. I want to separate myself from everybody else, but also still be watchable for you guys. Have you met any other YouTubers that are arrogant and don't want to mix with other YouTubers? Yeah, there were a couple on board the ship. I'm not going to say names, but I was like, dude, I thought you were a nicer person. But yeah, they were out there. Did you go on the monkeys on Amber Cove? No, I was too busy editing. Yeah, I didn't do the monkeys. I wish I could have, but that's the thing. I got to find an editor. I really do, because it's hard doing that like on the fly like that, especially with that. Another thing I didn't like, the Wi-Fi was horrible. Horrible on board. Not worth $15 a day. Not worth it. So condo design that the seaside class is known for. Ah, okay. How were the porters when you debarked? I mean, honestly, the whole disembarkation process was extremely smooth for the most part. They did a good job. So I mean, I have that in my vlog coming out on Tuesday. So just be on the lookout for that. For the new viewers, yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Amber. I appreciate it. Have you checked the studio suites on NCL? I have not. No, I need to look into that because I need to get on another NCL ship ASAP. I need the Oreo cheesecake in my life. Your skills are on point. How'd you get into breakdancing? Yeah, guys, by the way, make sure if you have a question, please just put question. I got into it by YouTube. It kind of goes full circle. YouTube and going to the beach. Saw some breakdancers there, got into it, turned into this theme park, Harlem Globetrotter cruise ship deal. Question, could you talk to more crew? Yeah, okay, I love hearing from the crew and their, yeah, definitely. I mean, it was kind of emotional being on that ship. A lot of them knew who I was. So I had a lot of conversations with the crew. A lot of it, of course, was off camera because I don't like to just, put my camera in people's faces and whatnot. I don't want to do that. Everyone doesn't vlog the same. That's why it's nice to watch different content creators. Love your style. Well, I try to wear multiple hats. I know I can do the information. I know I can do the entertainment stuff as well. So I try to find like a little happy medium. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll get it all figured out down the road. I think all of your videos are great. Thank you. Jay, how much is the book? Just kidding. Pretty cool. Yeah, no, I got 2 of them. I got both of them. Since technically I was in a, they book double occupancy. So since I had a room that was meant for 2 people, I got 2 of everything. Not bad. Did you feel safe COVID-wise on the ship? Yes, I did. You mentioned self-serve buffet, and now I'm freaking out. We get this Saturday, and the COVID tests are proving harder to get than I thought. Well, the cruise line, so we were on the only cruise that had that kind of deal going on. As of this cruise that just passed yesterday, they're changing everything up. So yeah, it won't be the same. But I felt completely safe. The crew did a good job. They were cleaning nonstop, and honestly, they did a really great job. I felt fine. How was the food? Amazing, except for some places. Okay, he's obviously too busy. No, I'm not too busy. It's just if you see, do you see all the stream right there? How it's like going up and down. You see all the people that are writing. I only see like a little bit of it. I see like 2 or 3 of it, so I can't see everything that's coming up. Like if something passed by, I apologize, guys, but I'll get to it if I can. All right. There's just hundreds of people in here that are commenting, so it's not that I don't see it. I'm not too busy. You know what I mean? By the way, I need to go back. I know I saw a super chat in here somewhere. How you say that? Shihova, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Your vlogs are perfect. Too much comedy. Oh, like sarcastically. I don't know. Some people don't like it. You're really different than most. Nice change. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are saying that. And, you know, the best part about the entire experience was meeting a lot of the people that have watched my channel. And there was a lot. Everywhere I would go, people were like, hey, Jay. I was like, oh, shoot, what's up? It was cool. Wi-Fi was ridiculous. Yeah, Wi-Fi was trash. It was grade A trash for what you get. When something says premium to me, if it has premium in the label, it should be premium. It should be top tier. It took me 12 hours to upload videos. Hard Travel. What about Hard Travel? I was with them just about every night, at least the last like couple days of the cruise. Good guy, man. He's cool. It's because of him you'll never see me do a full cruise ship tour. Ain't happening because you're not beating them. How'd you get to do the cabin crawl? There was a Facebook group. Somebody invited me to it. That was it. If you can, next time review one of the specialty dining restaurants. That will be a great content. Yeah, I know. I wanted to do shebang, but I didn't have time. Like I said, there was just too much to do on the ship. There was way too much to do. It was impossible. You're great taking the time to answer as many questions as you can. Yeah, guys, I apologize I apologize if I'm talking fast. There's a lot bigger live stream that I'm used to doing. So I apologize, guys. I'm trying to get to as many questions as I can. I'm starting to notice some YouTubers arrogant since cruising has returned. Oh yeah, like they are owed to make up for lost time. You are not like that at all. Authentic. Well, it's the people that made my channel what it is. On top of that, I love people. On top of that, you know, if you see my vlogs, I try to include people involved. I don't just want to make it about me. It's about the people. It's about the passengers. That's why I like to put like the more natural experiences and have regular people and crew talk about, you know, or just be included into my videos as well. It's about them. Like we're all a community, and if I'm not showing the community, what am I really here doing? You know what I mean? I'm not here to show off the balcony cabin that I have. I personally don't care. I want the experience. Get a larger monitor, Jay. Well, yeah. I mean, I need to get like a brand new computer. I really do. I mean, I have my laptop right here, but the stream is slower than what's going on, what's showing up on my phone here, and it's easier just to look at this. Did the cruise feel like work or fun? A little bit of both. A little bit of both. I enjoyed myself. I'll tell you that. I enjoy seeing Kyle and JoJo on your blogs. Yeah, they're funny. They really are. Especially JoJo. Me and JoJo hung out a little too much. We were at the club every night. It was insane. Was the buffet like post? It was self-serve. So it wasn't. It was literally like a regular buffet. However you knew it. More Hawaiian shirts. I know I'm gonna get some custom made. I need to. Guys, for those of you that are in the chat and just joining in, make sure you hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Just popped in to say hi. Hope your son is doing a lot better. Yeah, I was just with him before the live stream. He's doing great. He's doing really, really good. Love your channel. Keep up the good work. That's the plan. All the way to 100K, baby. I think. That's the plan. Are you going to do a Disney cruise with JoJo and Kyle? I like you and the three of you on the same ship. That's the plan. I'm talking to JoJo. It might just be me and him because we have like me and him. Like nothing against Kyle, cool guy. Me and him love talking about analytics. Kyle is very detailed when it comes to things, but he's not a real party guy. He doesn't really like to go out to like the social environment. Me and JoJo were out every day. You know what I mean? So if anything, him and I might end up doing something. What was the overall reaction to the unvaccinated people not being allowed off in certain? A lot of them were upset because a lot of them didn't know. But a lot of them were also understanding of it as well. Next cruise when? At least, so by the end of the month, I'll be on Bahamas Paradise. Don't know exactly when. Whenever I book it, I'll let you guys know. For the person asking for the next cruise. Boat broke while you were there. I wouldn't say broke. I mean, somebody that's worked in theme parks, it's regular for a cruise or a roller coaster to stop. I'm probably gonna upload. I got a couple times where it actually halted in the middle of the ride. It was always in the same place too. So it would get stuck in the same place. But that happens in roller coasters all the time. I've worked in enough theme parks to know that. If you ever need a roommate to split the cost of the room, hit me up. I got you. Well, send me a message. Send me a message. We can definitely work something out because, I mean, like I said, I can't keep paying $3,000, $4,000 every time I want to go on a cruise. You know what I mean? Have you ever? Oh, I'll answer that in a minute. How was the talent on the ship? They were talented. I just didn't like. I don't like the. There was not enough variety in the show on the ship for me. But I'm also like, I come from an entertainment background, so I look at things a little bit differently. I just started following you, love the channel. I appreciate that, Trisha. Well, welcome aboard. Nice to meet you. Well, virtually anyway. Let's see, question, do they have Oreo? No, they didn't have Oreo cheesecake. Don't even get me started. They didn't. The desserts were, eh. Have you ever heard yourself breakdancing? Oh yeah. Now, given, I've never broken a bone. That's like my biggest fear. Never broke anything breakdancing. But I've had like right now my hip is killing me. I've been walking with a limp all day. But other than that, usually it's just like I don't know, leg injuries, ankle injuries. So I love your Mardi Gras reviews. Thank you. I got a couple more videos coming up on the Mardi Gras, guys. How much does YouTube pay for 20,000 views? It depends on what you're talking about. If you want to say my channel, for example, 20,000 views will typically pay anywhere between, because it fluctuates throughout the year between the budgets of the advertisers. We'd have to talk about that a whole another conversation. But I want to say $200-$300. It depends. That's what it usually will pay out to. He didn't mean the actual talent acts. How did I? That just. I'm sorry. I'm in like question mode. All right. No, the talent was not great. Maybe because it was the inaugural sailing. All right. There were a lot of older people there. All right. A lot of them. Like, you know, cougars and stuff. So yeah. No, it wasn't a lot of talent there. Question, how's your son feeling? He's good. I literally just, I had to race over here. I was just with him. I'm seeing him again tomorrow. He's doing all right. He's a little bummed because he's kind of bedridden, can't go anywhere. Him and his mom and I might not let him go on the first day of school, even though he really wants to go, but he still has to heal up. So I don't know if we're going to let him go to his first day of school on Tuesday. So we'll see. He's a little bummed about it, but it is what it is. We went on the Love Boat sized ships to the ships with the roller coasters on them. Yeah, ships are becoming a theme park cruise ship hybrid. It's insane. I love it though. Question, is the spa on the Mardi Gras busy? A bit busy? Or wait, is it a bit cruisy? I mean, I stopped by there. I didn't get a massage or anything like that. I was planning on it. Probably should have, but I didn't. I'll have to check it out again next time. Oh look, we're almost at 400 likes. Guys, hit that like button. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. How was your stateroom? It looked comfy. Yeah, it was. They did a good job. They did a really, really, really good job with the staterooms. They're beautiful. If you saw my review of the cabins, the only thing I didn't like was the little side additional beds. If I said it was just me, I would prefer to them actually give me a regular like stateroom, but it is what it is. I mean, overall, the room was amazing. Comfortable, very, very comfortable. Except for the bed. I mean, I'm picky. I don't really like a super firm bed, to be honest with you. But it was okay. You should have Patreon so people help pay. I do have Patreon. It's just YouTube's version of it. I have a membership program integrated within my YouTube channel. So, and then for those people down the road, I'm getting to the point now where it's like things are stabilizing a little bit. I might do a cruise giveaway every month. Now when I say that, I'm not talking about some celebrity or I don't know, some luxury cruise line. I'm talking about Carnival or Bahamas Paradise, at least starting out. I would love to give a cruise away every month. But it's probably going to be for my members that are actually supporting, like you know, financially supporting the channel. To me, I think it's only fair, at least for the time being, until my channel gets larger. But what do you guys think about that for my members? I think that's a pretty good idea because you can get the membership program for as low as $5 a month. That will automatically give you access and entry into the raffle for a free cruise giveaway. And then you can do whatever you want with it. If you don't personally cruise with Carnival, then you can, you know, give it away. Did you enjoy the cruise overall? I didn't want to leave. I was about to stow away. Of course I enjoyed it. Second, if you don't mind me asking, what's wrong with your son? Well, he was being a kid, and he ingested some, like, they were magnet balls, and there were like 4 of them that he swallowed, and he didn't pass them. Like, he didn't poop it out. So he had to get it surgically removed. So, yeah. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, guys, hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, wow. Share. Thank you so much for the $50 super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. Wow. She said, new viewer here, going back to Orlando on Saturday. Hope to cruise one day. Thank you for your videos. Do you have a Patreon account? Like I said, if you guys, not on the phone, but if you go to my channel, just go straight over to my channel and you'll see a join button. You can join my membership program for as low as $5 a month, but I have different tiers. But you all get early access to my videos, priority in the comment section, and then I'm working on getting things organized a little bit more. Now that I'm doing vlogs, I'll probably be dropping off like bloopers, because I have a ton of them, blooper reels, and maybe stuff that people might have said in my videos that I couldn't put on YouTube. So, you know, adult type content that I'd probably get demonetized for. Are you based in Florida? Yes, I live in Tampa Bay. Scott, you silly man. Happy 420. I mean, thank you for the 420 likes. You're all awesome sauce. I see what you did there. Nice. Gotta save to get me one of them balcony cabins. I'm too claustrophobic for a room with no windows. I agree. I mean, I would prefer a balcony. After I saw it, I was like, man, this might be worth the money. Because to me, at least with the Mardi Gras, it was like an extra $300. I probably should have just booked it. Speaking of money, guys, I lost like $200. I forgot to empty out my safe of all things. I left $200 in ones in my safe for the cruise. But I guess it kind of worked out because, I mean, my room store was pretty cool. So hopefully he finds it and he just keeps it because I'm fine with that. I really am. Just stumbled on your page. I really enjoyed it immensely. Well, I enjoy your support. I appreciate that. Thank you. Question J, when is your NCL group cruise? Well, I got to talk to my travel agent. It's going to be sometime probably in like spring, summer of 2022. For those of you guys that book like years out, it probably won't work in your benefit, but I'm going to try to get it worked out as soon as I can, especially now that cruising's back and I've actually taken my first cruise. How's your son doing? Hope he's better. He is better. I saw him today. Little down and out because he can't be as active as he wants to, but he's doing okay. Ken Morris, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, I caught your live. Yay. Well, welcome, Linda. How you doing? What NCL ship? I don't know yet. I just want one with Oreo cheesecake, so we all can sit down on a giant, collective large table and eat Oreo cheesecake together, so you can see what I'm talking about. I want to see all of your first reactions. That's my goal. We all sit down together for dinner and have Oreo cheesecake. Question: what was the ship like at 5 a.m.? Empty. I mean, I'll give it. No, people would wake up around like 6, 7, especially the people that would go to the gym. Just found your travel channel this weekend. Oh, well, welcome aboard. Thank you. Appreciate it. You know, it's funny, like, when I come across how many people have heard of me and even haven't heard of me, because I'm like, okay, I would think maybe people have already looked up cruising, and I might come up, but I guess I'm not big enough yet. But soon, we're going to have the biggest channel in the world. Calling it now. Think I'm joking. It's happening. Hey, Justin, just wondering. What's up, Nibbles? Was the cruise for bloggers, or was it coincidence that was someone? Yeah, well, no, it was for everybody, but you got to think it was an inaugural sailing. Well, they don't call it inaugural. It was a maiden voyage. So naturally, every cruise blogger that could wanted to be there to get the coverage. It only makes sense. So no, it was for everybody. I like the selections on your shelf. I'm a newer subscriber, and I like the insider vlogs. Oh, well, I got more of those coming. I just want to get all the Mardi Gras news out of the way, Mardi Gras videos, and then after that, we'll be back to the other stuff, the cruise ship insiders, and all the other videos that I do as well. So that's the plan. I'm taking NCL to Bermuda on May 1st. What NCL ship? I love Bermuda. One of my favorite places. Still expensive though. My daughter Addison is asking how many cruises have you been on? This is my first one. The one I just took with the Mardi Gras. This is technically my first one as a passenger. I took one with some family back when I was 14, but that was it. That was the only time. So technically, I mean, I can't count that because I didn't book it myself. I didn't do anything. So this was my first one. Did you get the drink package? Oh, that's one thing I didn't like. No, I did not get the drink package, and I don't regret it. So the drink package for this cruise was about $800. And you get 15, limit of 15. And the thing about it is, whenever you run out of that 15 per day, because you got some people that will drink 15 throughout the day, right? Whenever you drink that 15, you're done. Like, you can't use your card and pay for another drink, which is a little weird to me because you would think the cruise lines would want to get more money. But to me, again, didn't make any sense. I was with almost everybody that I was in contact with had the drink package. And, you know, again, if you have like a mimosa, you have a couple mimosas out by the water, and like 15 is attainable throughout the day. It's not impossible, especially if you're not taking shots and doing heavy drinks. You had people that were doing that, and they were like, okay, well, technically it's 400 per person, but if you have a room, they're double occupancy, so you got to buy two. If you think about it, you got to buy two. Even if you're sailing alone, you're still, because they don't have a solo option, so it's $800. What cruise would you recommend for a 3-4 day cruise from Florida to anywhere? Your videos make me want to go on a cruise. Thank you for the drink package advice. I would say any Carnival ship. To be honest, I mean, now given there are plenty of cruise lines that do like 3 and 4 day cruises, 3 and 4 day sailings. I would. It just depends on what you want, really. You want relaxing, you want a little bit more up class, and but personally, I would recommend Carnival, especially after really sailing on a Carnival ship. I love the people, very fun. That is truly the fun ship. 800 WTF. Yeah, it was 800. $800 for the drink package. Were you able to meet paired? Yeah, we saw each other a couple times. Look at I forgot which vlog it is because they're uploading so freaking many. But check out their vlogs. I am on their vlog. So no, I met Paired D-Day. Really cool people. You also get more than booze. What for? What the drink package? Question: do you think it's interesting that all the vloggers were on the Mardi Gras and none were on the Odyssey of the Seas? No, no, because this was bound to happen. It was always like a battle between who was gonna get the most views and whatnot. I mean, it depends who's on there. Like everybody loves Christine Duffy, right? Christine Duffy is like the cruise person, right? She's like the cruise exec that she's cool with everybody. So it only made sense. The Carnival had a lot more hype. They got the roller coaster. They got all. It's the fun shit. So which one would you rather go on, that or the Odyssey? You know, that price is sober. Yeah, same here. Yeah, it sobered me up too. Relaxing and affordable. I would say Carnival because you can still get both. Carnival, I think, to me is like the best bang for your buck without a doubt. They have luxury options. It's not super luxury, but it's not bad. Christine taking pictures with the vloggers were dope. Yeah, you see the picture? I'm in it. I got to upload it, by the way, too. Yeah, we got to talk. I got to talk with Christine a couple times. We got dinner once, too. It was really nice lady. Really, really, really nice woman. I recommend a 4-day for new people, first-time cruise. I agree. You're right. But you might get addicted along the way and wish you had just bought the week. Why don't you do the Maiden Voyage on the NCL Prima next October? Next October. I would like to see that. Love your videos, but Carnival is still my favorite. I just might have to. I'm just trying to see what the deal is because it's the prices that I've seen to get on the Prima is a premium. It's a premium for the Prima right now, and I don't know. To me, I got to look at my schedule and look at it from a financial standpoint as well and see if it's actually in my benefit because I don't want to just throw money at it. You know what I mean? Because to me, I still treat things like a business as well. MSC doesn't double charge for solo travels. Yeah, well, you got MSC has a solo option. Scarlet Lady, Virgin Voyage, they have a solo option. NCL has a solo option. Question: can you tell us who you were meeting for a very important meeting? Now, when I say very important meeting, like to me, anybody that's like of rank that I want to say like maybe I haven't met before, right? Because I'm still new to the industry. But this was an exec from CLIA, the Cruise Line International Association. We've been talking since January, but it was our first time like officially meeting. So it was just them and a bunch of top tier travel agents. So it would be us, it would be myself, the exec, and it would be Danny from Hard Travel as well. Don't speak so fast. I'm just trying to get through all the questions because if I talk too slow, I'm missing questions and I'll never catch up. So I apologize, but it is what it is. You must be new to my channel. I apologize. I had the Cheers offer in my profile for my cruise next week. Only $65 per person for the whole 4 days. What ship is that? Question: do you know what the average price for alcoholic beverage? I want to say about $10. I bought a lot of drinks, to be honest. Like I bought a lot of people drinks and whatnot. I was just having a good time. Yeah, it was about like $10 was the average, something like that. Question: how long did you work with NCL on which ship? I only did one contract with NCL. I was on the NCL Escape. I did a show called After Midnight. And then after I did the show didn't exist anymore. So I was literally on like the last showing for the show that I did on board. So couldn't go back even if I wanted to for that show. Oh, you're on the Carnival Magic. Okay, yeah, I would assume like, especially the older ships, they probably have a cheaper drink package because they need to incentivize people to go on and spend money. How's the NCL Haven? I've never stayed in the Haven, but I've heard it's amazing. And I did talk to, you guys know Hard Travel. If you don't, this man makes literally the top tier, #1 in the world, most immaculate cruise ship tours ever on YouTube. I talked to him because I wanted to pick his brain. Very, very professional guy. He knows his stuff. That is probably one of the most knowledgeable men in the industry, people in the industry. And I talked to him about like what his thought was on between Carnival, MSC, like as far as their drink packages and their amenities and what you get for, let's say, $10,000 versus $40,000. And we had a nice long conversation. He gave me a lot of insight on how things are. So yeah, but he said the Haven is top tier. He said the only difference with the Haven versus, let's say, I forgot what they would call Royal Caribbeans, but the Haven, they still nickel and dime you a little bit. So it just depends on what you want. Jay, would you ever consider working on a cruise ship again? I wouldn't mind being a dancer or maybe like an MC or something like that, but the pay would have to be worth it. Either that or they would have to still allow me to do my videos. You know, with some limitations. Obviously, there's places I can't go and record, but as long as they can let me continue to do my videos, I'd be more than down for it. Either that or the money has to be like more than what I'm making on YouTube, which I doubt they could do. I can't find top on my Patreon app. What name? I'm on Patreon. I'm on my membership program is here on YouTube. Question: what type of work are you doing now that your contract is up? Are you performing anywhere locally? Yeah, I mean, I do shows every now and like street shows, but I haven't really. I just been focusing on YouTube during the pandemic because, you know, everything was down. There was no entertainment, so I've been doing YouTube, and like I'm not trying to brag, but I make more than enough money with YouTube, like more than I was making doing dancing, Globetrotters, anything. So I'm comfortable either way. Did I upload what yet on YouTube? Did you give Christine Duffy your resume? She saw my resume. She saw me spinning on my head and everything, you know. I got to talk to her and the entertainment director for the entire Carnival Cruise Line. He gave me his email, and we're currently talking as well. So yeah, I mean, there was nothing, you know, I wasn't gonna sit there and bother them and bombard them with my resume and accolades and whatnot. There was never need. You ever work on a ship again? Yeah, like I said, if either the price is right or they let me continue to make my content. I think you make a cool cruise director. Everybody says that. Even when I was on board, you know, I actually hung out with the cruise director for a little while. But yeah, like no, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Without hard travel, yeah, hard travel. Him and I hung out quite a bit. We got dinner every night, like I said, with the exec from Clea. Really cool guy. Gave me, like I said, a lot of knowledge. I thought, you know, he was gonna be a little bit, you know, more on the professional end, which he is, very, very professional. But Danny is a really, really kind guy, knowledgeable guy, tall, very, very tall, especially when it comes to standing next to me. Yeah, have you ever been on a princess ship? No, I haven't. I have not. What ships did you work on? The Carnival Fantasy for like a fly on, which doesn't really count, right? I didn't even get time to know the ship. Carnival Fantasy and NCL Escape. Danny's like 6. Yeah, yeah. Danny's tall. He's really tall. I like Carnival. I think he's 6'8" actually, but he's a tall guy. Basketball man. It'd be a cool job once you've done dancing. I mean, I'm not doing dancing like full time anymore. I would like to, but I don't know about being a cruise director. Not really my bag, to be honest. I like doing what I do here on YouTube. I really do. And you know, it's like everybody's like, oh, well, you should do this after you're done with YouTube or whatever. YouTube is a business, guys. Like if let's say if I were to turn this into a full travel agency, I can. If I want to turn this into a review channel where I have like other websites and people working under me, I can. You know what I mean? There is no difference between what I have here and what somebody has in a building. There isn't. I think people need to kind of realize that. They're so behind. Most people are so behind on what YouTube is. Maybe a couple years down the line, people will understand. Princess Cruises out of Tampa to the Panama Canal was incredible. 8-day cruise, totally low key. I'll have to look into that. Whatever sailing is first out of Tampa, I will be doing it, guaranteed. Are you gonna do any more inaugural sailings? I might be on the Prima, and I want to be on the Carnival celebration as well next year. I'm planning that as well, so I gotta make that booking too. JoJo would make a great cruise director. Were you two friends before the Mardi Gras? No, well, lightly. I had friends, put that lightly. We met a couple weeks prior to that in Mexico for the first time, and that was it. But we don't live far from each other, so we will be getting together a little bit more. Have you ever been to the Mexican Riviera? No, I have not. I've been to Mexico, but I haven't been to the Mexican Riviera. Are you interested in opening a breakdance tutorial YouTube channel? I think a lot of kids would benefit. There's plenty of them. No, I'm not really interested in that, to be honest with you. There's plenty of them, but you know, no, I don't have an interest in that. I wouldn't mind doing like a class. Maybe the cruise lines will hire me as a, you know, I think the kids will like that. Well, imagine if cruise lines had that kind of variety, like something for the kids, something educational and something fun for them in fitness based. I think that'd be nice, a nice option. The cruise industry's loss is our game. You're a great vlogger. Oh, thank you. I'm still learning. I'm still kind of new at vlogging, so like there's a difference between me. This is technically a vlog, yeah, right. But for me to be going out into the wild and making videos, it's a whole nother game. Which has better food, Royal or Carnival? Well, I've had food on both. I haven't sailed on a cruise with Royal. I was able to get on because my friends were there and we were in port the same day. But I would say Royal for sure. But it depends on the line. Hey, somebody just joined the Ship Life crew. Is it Share? I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, hey, I'm sailing out of Tampa in January. Come with us and enjoy my birthday. I might have to. I mean, whenever sailing start happening out of Tampa again, I'm probably gonna do a lot more cruises, so I don't have to go anywhere. I could walk to the port. It would take me 10 minutes. So, Jay, you should get with Emma Cruises and do a live blog. That would be amazing. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna talk with her at some point. I don't know. We'll see if she'd be interested. Who knows? Maybe she doesn't like me very much. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think people realize the kind of living he can provide for himself. If he continues to grow his channel like he has, these jobs you are mentioning would be a step down. Exactly. Like, guys, I'm not trying to brag, but I live because of this, and I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for it every day. I live a pretty free life. Like, yeah, there is grunt work that needs to be done. Like, during the pandemic, I was vlogging every day. While I was growing my channel before the pandemic, I was doing Uber on the side while I was only making a couple $100, still doing videos every single week. But now, like, like I'm making more than enough money. I'm not complaining, right? I'm thankful. I would love to give it back at some point, right? Because man, there's the best part about YouTube is that there's literally no ceiling, right? I could be making $10,000 right now, but 2 years down the road, I could be making 100K a month. There are plenty of YouTubers that are doing that, and you want examples, I can give them to you because some people swear that's not possible. I can promise you it is. I promise you. So that's why I'm going to continue growing my other channels too, where I'm educating people on what YouTube is. Most underrated thing on the planet right now, bar none. What is the benefit of booking a travel agent versus booking directly through the cruise lines? Well, you're covered, right? Usually if there's announcements, if there's changes, if there's something, should something happen, right? You got to cancel your cruise. The travel agent handles it. You don't have to call the cruise line. The travel agent handles everything. So they just kind of take the hassle out of it. Just like cruising takes the hassle out of travel, the travel agent takes the hassle out of actually booking the cruise, and should you occur any problems, they handle it. So, I mean, personally, I don't mind booking by myself. I just happen to have the travel partner, and it works out. What is that? What are your other YouTube channels? I'm not gonna announce it right now because I have videos on them, but I wanna like maybe make it so that I'm actually doing regular videos. But I'm just I gotta fix things as far as getting organized because I want to start promoting my Instagram a little bit more. I'm not doing TikTok. I will not contribute to shortening attention spans. So, but I will let you guys know soon enough when I get things a little bit more organized. Travel agent has perks. Yeah, I got asked. If you guys knew how many times I got asked during my cruise if I wanted to be a travel agent, because so many people were recognizing me, and there were obviously a lot of travel agents on board. They were asking me left and right, hey, you ever thought about being a travel agent? I can help you out. And I'm like, no. I heard it's a lot of work. I like the enjoyment of being able to just do vlogs. I really do. I saw how stressed Danny and everybody was. I mean, I'm given that stuff is like on the back end of the pandemic, but still, you're great. No, you're great, Linda. I appreciate you. You're the great one. And the travel agent will know if the industry deals that you can get. Yeah, very true. They usually, if you're dealing with especially like a top tier travel agent, they get you the best deals. I appreciate your attitude about TikTok and the attention spans. Kudo. Oh, I'm just being honest. I don't like TikTok. I don't. I think it's cool. There are some knowledgeable people on there, but there are people there that are making money for no value whatsoever. I'm not going to get on that, but that's not everybody. Just so we're clear, there are some people that do some knowledgeable stuff on there. How did the group pick come about, and what were were the conversations like? Well, so we did the group pick. I don't know exactly set it up. I don't know if it was AK Adventures or somebody, but we just all happened to run into each other. We got text. Everybody kind of sent like a mass text to all the vloggers that were on board, and we were told to meet at the staircase on deck 7. And Christine Duffy happened to be in the area, so somebody went and got her, and we took the picture. But we all talked, introduced ourselves for those that hadn't officially met, and we sat down for about an hour and just all talked. It was great. It was amazing. Great dance moves, by the way, in the Mardi Gras. Was fun to watch. Well, I mean, I had to break in the Mardi Gras. I love using that pun. It's so funny. I had to break it in, though. I'm the first break dancer to ever jump on that ship. I got to make a big splash. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Carnival, the entertainment Instagram page was promoting me and everything. It was cool. Please keep giving the current news. Y'all still, oh, okay, well, I have to find a happy medium. Guys, if you want me to continue doing the cruise news, because I figured Tony and Don were handling that for the most part. I could jump on it every now and then, but if you want me to still do weekly cruise news, I can't do the daily anymore, personally. Let me know. Let me know what you guys want, because, I mean, I can keep it going for sure. I'll probably do a day or two where I do like a recap of everything that's going on. If you want me to do that, I can do that. Just let me know. Maybe just a weekly, or maybe 2 days out of the week, I do a cruise news recap of everything that's happened. And if there's breaking news, then then obviously I will jump on it. Because I mean, honestly, that's where I grew a huge chunk of my subscribers. So just let me know, guys. I can continue to do that. I got a lot of catching up to do, though, especially from this past week, man. Would it be better to get the Bubbles package and budget for special coffees? I am now a coffee and soda. I am a coffee and soda junkie. I only drink alcohol occasionally, or should I get the Cheers for coffee? I would say yes. The Cheers, I mean, not the Bubbles package look nice, but if you drink occasionally, I would say get the Bubbles package and just buy your drinks outright. Personally, love the chats. Try doing some often. I love live chats. Oh, okay, doing them. Yeah, I will. I mean, I usually try to go at least once a week. Maybe I'll go a little bit more. Do 2 of them a week or something like that. Or last time I was aiming for 3, so I might go ahead and just keep that up. That'd be the plan. Ship life your energy. Love your energy. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna stay for an extra 5 minutes, okay? And then after that, I gotta wrap up. I got a lot of work to do. Editing for my video tomorrow too, guys. But if you haven't seen my vlogs, just please go watch them. It really would mean the world to me. Like, even if you don't like them, just let me know in the comments, because I'm trying to get a feel for how I should do my vlogs for my next ship. Should I just do straight information where I sound like a robot and I'm just doing regular, or do you guys like the fun stuff too, or do you want like a hybrid? Please watch those videos and comment and just kind of let me know. It'll go a super long way with the channel. You have no idea. I'd really appreciate it. You know, like, closed mouths don't get fed. I can't know what to give everybody if, you know. I'm going to do a survey on my Facebook page, which you guys should join, by the way. I'm probably going to put it in the YouTube community tab too if you guys want to see it. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, guys, join the Facebook page. I'm going to put a poll on there, and I'll put one right after this too, just to get an idea. Don't change, it's all good. I'm not going to change too much. It's all a progression. It's all a work in progress, guys. So, yeah. Guys, as we're working our way out, though, make sure you hit that like button on your way out. I'd really appreciate it. Let's see if we can get to, what? Oh, wow, that's a lot. 500. Let's get to 550 likes. I'd appreciate it. You must be bigger than you think, because you were the first cruise channel I discovered, and the hybrid approach is the best, especially with the energy. Thank you. Well, I mean, I just I use what I think is most comfortable for me and what I might be good at. I come from an entertainment background. I can't just let that die. You know what I mean? So. Oh, the Tyler show. What's going on? Oh, wait. Is he on here? No? Maybe? Let's see. How do people work such long hours on the ship and not get burnt out? You got to, eventually it becomes habit. This is like how people work like 24/7. You just keep doing it. Eventually, you know, you form a routine. We're creatures of habit. Humans are creatures of habit. So the minute you start doing something, you make it a regular thing, it's no problem. Let's say like doing videos and having this personality all the time. As long as I keep going, like, it doesn't really die down, to be honest with you. So, like, yeah, there's times you need a little bit of a break, right? A couple days, but after that, you're usually golden. Oh, there he is, Tyler Show. What's going on, man? I hope you're doing all right. Dude, I appreciate you giving me the props on the videos, man. Thank you. I appreciate you watching them. Seriously, it goes a long way, man. Thank you. Have you ever thought about working in Branson? Oh, no, I have not. They used to do that over at the Globetrotters. I don't know if I do that. Or have you? I went past spring, and you would be great. I don't think I would do that. Are you still working now? What do you mean, working now where? I mean, technically, I'm working. You see the live stream I'm doing. It's work. It is work. The camera becomes part of the body. Yeah, it does. Yeah, everyone gravitated towards you. Yeah, on the ship, it was insane. Man, I was so late with everything, meetings and dinner, because every time I would walk with somebody, you guys know I talk a lot. I was talking everybody's head off on board the ship. I couldn't help it. Everybody was so great. Everybody that would meet, I end up having like an hour conversation with them. Guys, if you meet me on the ship, just walk away, because I will talk your head off. I promise you I will. I will not stop. Nikki Young, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. She said, keep up the fun stuff. Makes you stand out. Okay, yeah, good to know. Like, I know I think people are saying, oh, he's immature, he's this, he's that. I'm like, guys, like, we're all children pretending to be adults. I'm just doing the things that people wish they could do on cruises, or thought about doing on cruises. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna change that. What sign am I? Take a guess, Desiree. Take a guess. I'm the best sign there is. Just take a guess, and I'll tell you. What you're doing is extremely hard, and you work it to make it easy. You're a natural. Well, they say if you're good at something, you make it look natural. But I wouldn't say that. I'm always trying to just better myself, The vlogs are new for me. So I hope that maybe down the road they'll get better. But you guys are all wrong. Come on, like, you can't see it. You can't see the perfect Scorpio on the camera right now. I'm Scorpio, November 8th. The crazy sign, the emotional sign, the deep sign. That's me. We're the best there is. Oh, look, we did 550. Oh, thank you guys for hitting that like button for me. I appreciate it. Let's see. Hey, Jay, it's nice to see you on board. Love all your videos. Keep up the great work. Thanks for bringing us all the updates, Miss Mardi Gras. I know. I'm telling you, I almost stole it away. I was this close to just hiding somewhere. Do it while you can. Yeah, exactly. You know, nothing lasts forever. Enjoy it. Excellent Q&A tonight. Thank you. I know I was talking fast. I apologize, but when you got like 400 people asking you questions, you know what I mean? The minute I miss one, it's over, right? So it was difficult. It really is, especially if it's just me. Scorpio. Yeah, I'm Scorpio. The best. I like your goofiness in your videos. You gotta have fun. Enjoy it. Seriously, enjoy life. Does not need to be taken seriously. It does on one end as far as like what you're passionate about, but you should still enjoy the journey on the way. People are going to continue forever as long as I have this channel to say I'm goofy or whatever and mean it in a bad way. I personally don't care. I'm going to try to continue bettering myself and giving people information, but I'm going to be myself. That's it. Will you be going back to work on a ship? I don't know. Unless Carnival or somebody contacts me and offers me a good deal, no, I'm not going back on the ship. I live a very free life just doing YouTube. And my channel's only growing, so I mean, I see no reason that I don't need to. You're a great person. I mean, everybody's great. I'm not perfect. Like, given. You see me in my, like, doing something I love. There's times where I get angry. There's times where I get upset. There's times where I'm just like, I don't want to deal with it. But, you know, I'm not perfect. Nobody is. Really? I was born on November 8th as well. Oh, look. We're birthday twins. Yeah, thank you, Diane. I keep forgetting that all the time. There are some people watching that aren't subscribed. Guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. That way you know whenever I post videos. If you don't hit the notification bell, YouTube won't tell you. Except, you know, every now and then. Life is a fun journey. Your vlogs are great. Yeah. You know, everything ends at some point. Everything, including life. Just enjoy it. Did you ever get an update on your give? Yeah, I did. He's fine. He's fine. I've literally just with him before the live stream. Seeing him tomorrow as well. You should be able to find some really good cruise deals in January, February. Also, peak hurricane season. Agreed, yeah. After summer, late July. Yeah, I'll be taking more cruises around that time as well. I'll be working on Carnival ship very soon. What position? Okie dokie, I just subscribed so you can make even more money. It's not about the money, right? The money, it kind of comes with the game. We're all adults at the end of the day. I got bills to pay, but I also, in order for me to get on these ships, because I'm not really trying to just get free cruises. In order to get on these ships and do what I want to do to give you guys more value and more entertainment, whatever it is that you're trying to get out of the channel, I do need the money because you know, a cruise isn't cheap, not at all. So, but you know, it is what it is. You are so great at keeping up with everyone best you can. Don't change who you are. You share. You are original. I love you. Aw, Lucy, stop that. You're gonna make me blush. You can't see it because I'm black, but it's somewhere in there. There's some rosy red going on. You see it? No? Okay, never mind. Forget I said anything. Any plans to go to SeaWorld, Disney parks the week of the 14th? Why? I mean, I love SeaWorld. I swear I'm about to do a Kyle and JoJo. My theme park background came first. I might start another channel where I go to theme parks. Would anybody even watch that? Because, I mean, I worked at Universal, I worked at Disney, I worked at SeaWorld, so... Oh, not Disney, wow, no. I don't have the Disney look. But I worked at Busch Gardens, so I might do that. I was talking to JoJo about it. You can use the cruise as a tax write-off. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I mean, I've been doing that with Uber. I've been doing that with dancing before that. It's a tax write-off. Everyone loves your new blogs. Yeah, I mean, the responses have been good. People have been watching. They've been getting tons of views, and they continue to. So I'm probably going to keep it up. Why not? We'll see. But anyway, guys, it's about that time. I'm going to get out of here. Love the cruise news. Okay, yeah, like I said, I'm going to find a happy medium, guys. I got to write a schedule out. But I'm going to get out of here, guys. Please just make sure on your way out, hit that like button. I am going to do a poll right now. I'm going to do it on my Facebook group. I'm going to do it on the YouTube community tab. Just tap on my video or my channel and go to community. I'm going to ask what you guys felt about or how you felt about everything going on as far as my vlogs. What do you think I should change? You know, I'm gonna figure out what to put in there. But in about 5-10 minutes, just go look out for that. I'd appreciate it if you guys can put in your input so I can give you better quality or better information, or at least, make my channel better. I'd appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. I love all of you. We'll do another vlog, maybe not tomorrow, but the next day, because I'm spending tomorrow with my son, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I love all of you. You have no idea. It literally have changed my life, and I'll see you soon, guys. Thank you so much.